Today we'll be doing a demo on OSFI tunneling. Actually, we won't be showing full tunneling. We will not be doing anything with encapsulation of the data and protecting it from outside resources over a public network, but we will be showing how to encrypt your data via OSFI. OSFI is a standard that has been around in the PIC industry for a number of years now. And as of 10.3 on D3, we have allowed you to now use OSFI with encrypted data. And we will be showing that today. Here's our legal disclaimer for your protection and ours. And I'm Tim Rude, the Senior Development Manager for D3 at Rocket Software, and I'll be talking to you about this today. Okay, you can see here that I am on my D3 system. I've got OSFI Setup. You can see up here at the top that I've got my servers already started. You can see this is what we've added in 10.3. These four little questions down here. I'm going to leave it in this configuration right now as it's started to show you what the data looks like as it's coming over when it's not encrypted first. So let's go ahead and get out of this so that I can show you. We're going to be using a Unix utility called TCP Dump, and we are going to be monitoring port 1598, which is the port that we have set up for OSFI, and we're going to be doing a nice little hex dump. So let's go ahead and start this. We'll come over to our other machine here that you won't be able to see, but I will be doing a query of the xdemo account of the first item, or item 001, who is Linda Adcock, and I have picked a few columns to display. So it's just a list, xdemo members 001, full name, title, address, city, state, code, and zip. So you'll be seeing some of that stuff come across the network here when I hit return. There it goes. I'm going to go ahead and break out of this real quickly, just so that we don't see the disconnection message come up and it display things. So if I scroll back here on the window, you should be able to see that here is Linda Adcock up here in clear text. It's not encrypted. There is some encrypted data within that particular record because of the demonstration of xdemo. But if we scroll back, you can see some ADIs. Here's the last name, right? Some of the things that I asked for: last name, first name, zip code, state code, and city. So there's some, you can see the ADIs that are being transferred from the destination system, or from this system over to the destination system, rather I should say, as it goes through the network. So all the data is, it's there, it's parsable, it's seeable by anybody that runs a TCP dump or any other kind of packet sniffer out on your network. So what we're going to do now is we will now shut down our network servers, and we will reconfigure them. Whoops, we got to shut them down first. So let's do a stop. Doesn't take very long, and everything's good. Go ahead and redefine the network now. Go back in here, and we will say yes. So here, we've got to wait 60 seconds anyway before you can restart. So I'll give you a little explanation of what these are. So obviously the first one is to say whether we want to use SSL or not. The next one is to tell what type of validation you want to do. If you say 0, that means there's no validation done on the certificates. You have to put a certificate file in if you're going to be using SSL. I don't know why we did that. We did it. It has to be there. However, the certificate files will not be passed if you use it as 0. If you put a 1, we will check it if it has been passed. If you put a 2, it will pass it and it will check it always. So you can determine your level of authentication if you so choose. There's more on certificates in one of Brian Cram's video sessions, I believe on MVSP he talks about what to do with the certificates, how to create them, where to get them, where to put them. But here we're just going to use it as 0, the lowest level for now. So we're going to put the certificate file in here, and we're going to use the same PEM file for our key file because that was the way our PEM files were created, to actually have the key file embedded in them as well. Let's go ahead and confirm this, and we will go ahead and start the servers. It takes just a little bit of time. And they're started. Okay, so if we get out of this, now we do the TCP dump again to scan on that same port. We go over to the other machine and we do the same query. And now you can see here that same packets are all encrypted. There is no, so it's about the same sizes that you saw before, but here there's nothing that's in clear text. It's all obfuscated with encryption. So there you have it. The data is being transferred from one PIC machine to the other with encrypted data. Finally, here are some other topics that you might find interesting as you endeavor to protect yours and your customers' data and meet the standards and requirements set forth by your industry. Thank you for listening.